I'm worried about this one.
They're gonna end up with a baby at the end of this.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to membriash.
That's so creepy. Don't do that.
Is that weird?
Yep. You're gonna watch it back.
I'm acting like I do a decent bird impression, I think. You liked my emu I did a long time ago.
Yeah, you do look. I mean, you look bird-like.
Yeah, it requires me to be standing though, and I don't really know how to do a seating. Like a birds don't sit like this on a couch with their wife.
The scratch on your face makes you remember Lost. John Locke had like.
Did he have like the classic split eye scar? Yeah. I don't remember that. Yeah. Are you saying I have a badass scratch on my face?
It's not quite the John Locke scratch, you know?
On that note, today we're here to watch the Ultimatum South Africa episode 3.
Woo!
Episode 1 and 2 are already up, and go watch those if you haven't.
I feel like
sequential
stuff's gonna start to get wild now. I feel like
it's
we're
already
gonna
getting
start.
A little weird,
but
it could be like day 1.
They're living together.
Like Nola and Ruth, I'm a little apprehensive about.
I am apprehensive also. I feel like they're not gonna leave with either of their partners at the end of this.
Yeah.
I also like how Isaac pissed her off at the ceremony, and
that
she was like, "You know who I pick? Nola."
Yeah, she said it with like an energy. It was like, "Oh yeah, mother." Well, let's see how me and Nola get down. You know?
I felt like from her initial statements, she was gonna go with Lindale.
Lindale, yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh no, you're not doing me dirty like that. I'm going with the person I have an attraction to."
That wasn't
Nola.
the cliffhanger though. It was Sizakele.
Yeah.
Yeah, being kind of upset.
Well, because Courtney and Genesis are together now, and she doesn't have any like really good options.
But shall we hop in and see where we are?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Ba-bum.
Kanya, you comfort her a bit.
Kanya is gonna comfort someone? What?
Yeah, okay.
But part of me is like, she's starting to realize how serious this is.
He really could have gotten up and just been like, "It's gonna be okay."
But unfortunately, I'm not ready to marry him.
Oh, I mean, that's another thing where at least she's being honest about it.
I like her honesty.
Yeah.
She misses him a lot. She clearly loves him a lot,
it's
but
hard.
she is not ready to marry him.
There's a ton of emotion, but she's like, if what you need is for me to marry you or we break up, I might not be able to be there for you.
Yeah.
And that's a reasonable thing. You don't need to be the same place as somebody else.
Yeah. And that can still be really hurtful.
Yeah.
And obviously for her, that's really painful.
Why are you telling me to comfort her?
Because you're sitting next to her.
Kanye's like, "Come on, lady, I'm not gonna."
Do you see me? Do I look like the type of person that comforts somebody?
I don't know if she's crying or laughing for real, but whatever it is, it just gets a bit much sometimes.
Clearly
What?
she was crying, Kanye. Come on.
Kanye.
Come on now.
It gets a bit much sometimes. She is a cold mother. Dude.
She is cold.
I feel sorry for whoever pairs up with her.
I know. I really. The longer we watch her, the more episodes we watch, the less I understand Kanye at all.
I'm actually struggling to find a single redeeming quality.
She has really good style.
She has great style.
She looks really good every time.
Every time she's shading somebody.
Okay, I'm ready. Please stand and tell us who you will be going into the trial marriage with.
I end up feeling like Sizakele was more upset that Genesis got chosen than that she's got to partner up with someone else.
I agree.
Is he going to pick her as well? I don't know. This is messy.
What are his other choices, though?
I don't know.
And I really appreciated how he was with receiving everything serious that I was telling him.
He's a good listener.
He is very good at that.
I think he even noticed when I was laughing just because I'm nervous.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah. He's a very,
I feel like I relate the most to Sizakele.
Mm-hmm.
And I get what she says by the whole seriousness, that I could see through a lot of things that, okay, no, I get you. And...
Kanye.
Was her face being shady just there?
Oh, is her face ever not being shady?
Oh my gosh.
And she's in the middle of these two people that Nkateke is saying he would choose.
All right, I'm gonna say Caesar. I would love to go on this marriage trial with you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's intense, and she did not need another letdown right now. And that was her last choice.
He almost knows she didn't need it.
There's something ingenuine about the coupling, giving me fake vibes.
What's giving you fake vibes? What?
I mean, she is an expert on fakeness, though. Isn't she?
What does that even mean, though? What was fake about that?
I don't know. That he was, like, nice to
Right.
Caesar?
I'm going to ask you to please stand up and tell us who you would like to go into.
It's weird that they're not going with Kanya next. I feel like Lebo is going to pick Isaac.
I would love to go through the 3-week trial marriage with
She's just straight to the point, huh?
Isaac.
Yeah.
Oh.
I saw that coming because they had that pottery night.
Yeah, they did connect.
I feel like Isaac was going to pick
We haven't
Kanya.
seen it in a while, though. That was an earlier connection. Watch it be Aiden and Kanye.
But, he says,
Oh, no.
he's going to pick Kanya.
To decline.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, that sucks.
No, it
Yeah.
sucks.
Publicly rejected, you know?
And she's already feeling rejected in her relationship.
The first
with
person
Noah.
there to be rejected, right?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Wow.
Person that I've decided to take into this 3 weeks trial marriage is.
I just don't like Isaac because he's not asking.
Yeah.
He's saying
he says,
he's
I will
choosing."
take you.
Right.
Like, yeah, and maybe,
like
I don't know.
Kanya.
Kanya, before we come to you,
Of course he's picking Kanye.
I would love to go back to Lebo.
Oh, go back to Lebo. You're going to put Lebo on the spot again? Oh my gosh. Don't do that.
Aiden.
With Aiden.
But Aiden had a connection with Tabi.
Right?
And those two ladies are Tabi and Lebo.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay. So he does have a connection. Maybe they just didn't
I
show
don't know
a
if
lot
we
of
didn't see
it.
much of that, yeah. They really made it seem like he was going to be with Tabi, though.
Mm-hmm.
And to make the most out of these next 3 weeks because I'd like to accept you.
Aw.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you, Aiden. Good job.
Yeah, it's a little bit bittersweet.
They clapped for him. He did have a nice little, like... I think he would have preferred to have hung out with Tabi. I just don't see him trying to hook up or make a relationship with any of the people, though, just because I
No,
think he's
I
like...
don't think so
he
either.
wants to be with Courtney. Courtney's just fed up with him. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Courtney's annoyed.
yeah. I think that's why he gives friend energy so much when you see him talking to the women.
Yeah.
He's not there to hook up.
Was always Isaac. And I remember how bored I was by everyone else.
Thanks,
Why
Kanya.
does she have to suck so much?
Just shade the whole entire rest of the cast while you're at it.
and
Go
then
for
Kateko's
it.
over here like, I'm used to this.
Wow.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
So there's nothing to be ashamed of, which is a decent... It's like, it's not... She didn't say it, but it's not their fault that she finds them boring.
Yeah.
It's her problem.
It is her.
And her saying it's not something to be ashamed of almost makes me think that that's implied, but it's also she's mean.
I'm so glad that Kanya and Isaac, my two least favorite people on the show,
I know, that's a
are paired
perfect...
together.
That's a perfect match right there. And Kateko's a good sport, even though he's like...
I feel like he's almost happy to just not be the one to deal with it for a little bit.
He's like, good luck.
He gets a break.
Whatever.
Right.
Lindile, guys. No. It's making me feel uncomfortable.
Wait, are there even choices left anymore?
No, it's Tabi and Lindale.
Okay.
This buff guy, that's my person.
This buff guy, is that what he... I mean, Lindale probably has the best body there,
He
right?
does.
He's like ripped
Absolutely.
as hell. Yeah. And he wants to be an actor and something else. Like he's a pretty charming dude.
And that was such an amazing day.
And Tabi seems happy, so that's cute. I like that. It seems like it's working out pretty well, actually.
She seems like a really positive person.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
she would have made it work.
Oh, her eyes are red as
She's crying.
Yeah.
Family orientated. I'm also family orientated.
That's such a Queen's English thing, isn't it? Orientated?
Yeah.
I always hear that when I'm watching like British podcasts
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. I'm always like, what?
Is it King's English now?
Oh, the king.
Don't leave that in.
He's not gonna be around for too long.
Then there'll be another king.
Then it'll be King's English after that
Right.
too. All right.
It's
It's the
just
King's
king,
English
king,
for the rest
king,
of our
king.
lifetime, probably.
Right.
I think there's some fruitful conversations.
Oh, it is King's English. That's so weird.
It's everything's been the queen for
There are
our
people,
entire lifetime.
yeah. Anybody virtually older than us
It would be way harder.
Like
if
your mom?
We lived in like the UK.
Oh, for sure. You're so used to the queen. God save the queen. Like, oh my God.
Now it's the king and it feels wrong.
It does. It feels like more oppressive for some reason, right?
It feels worse.
It feels worse.
It's already bad, but it feels worse now.
I'm just looking forward to having the greatest of time with him.
I'm excited and I'm also scared.
I am also excited and scared.
Yeah, that actually sums it up pretty well.
3 weeks they lived together.
They mentioned that. I didn't clarify because I thought you'd heard that.
Whew, only time will tell, I tell you.
I like the hosts for
The
this.
hosts, they're really laid back. And
I like it a lot better than
good
if they'd
presentation.
had Nick and Vanessa host this.
I think they kind of gone away
that at all.
when they go international. They pretty much have
different people do it,
which I think is a good
nice.
move.
Yeah.
So I don't know, what are we gonna do?
I think we share.
Isaac is immediately like, we will be sleeping in the bed together.
He's like, which side do you want? Yeah. He's not even.
Oh, this is quite refreshing. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the water is actually relaxed.
That is nice.
Is South Africa a lot of like Mediterranean type climate because it's far enough south? I know there's like some aridity to it, but
I have no idea. I
I
just
don't
know they have a
think
lot of
it's-
great white sharks.
yeah, I know that too.
That's all I know.
Great white sharks.
The start and the end
Stay
of
out of
it.
the water. I also know the water on the South Cape is some of the like roughest water in the world.
Maybe staying with somebody that I'm not really used to, but I'm happy that it's you.
Oh. They're being nice to each other. Okay. Obligatory.
All right, editors.
Obligatory cum shot.
I know. Come on. I mean, that was like a natural thing, unless it totally was staged.
No.
Making the most of this experience.
Everyone
Well, he
looks
didn't.
like an idiot.
He didn't
opening
try to get
champagne.
champagne all over his shirt.
No.
We're gonna have like a very good time together.
They look good together.
Their smiles, they both have such great. It's.
They
I
look
just can't
happy.
imagine him with Kanya just because of like how smiley
I
and
know.
gregarious he is, and
Yeah.
how like not she is.
Kind too.
Yeah.
Even tempered.
Yeah, and when
Yeah.
he's with Caesar, you really see it.
I guess Kanye's even tempered too. It's just
Yeah.
that temper is cranky.
Allow me to know his family, to allow me to know where he stays. In a way, part of me expected that he's gonna say no because I feel like he's hiding a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. You don't need to justify yourself, Ruth. We all agree while you were on the show.
Yes.
I hope we get along just fine.
We will. We're already getting along.
He's already touching her face. That's such a like intimate thing to
Oh
do.
my-
To be like,
yeah, dude,
this.
he's getting handsy quick.
Whoa.
Mhm. Yeah, you don't.
That is like an intimate thing. Like,
Yep.
could you imagine barely knowing someone and then coming up and doing this to you?
Yeah, dude, no.
Whoa.
I would get combative. I'm already combative.
You'd be like, don't touch me.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Well, speed.
Yes, Nola becoming pinky pinky.
I'm not gonna think about our relationship with Caesar. I'm just looking forward to the experience.
I hear
You
that,
can't-
and maybe that's how you're supposed to come into this, but there is something about it that feels like disrespectful to not be considering your partner at all.
At all, yeah.
You and I haven't really spoken about our exes
We didn't
together.
touch that. We didn't touch that.
It's like
Kanya, I can't wait to watch Kanya get disappointed in Isaac. I can't wait. I know it's gonna happen, and I
Yeah.
cannot wait.
we let it be known. So if it's something we've both done, like
Does she have a rainbow tattoo on her arm on the inside? She has a really right.
Oh, yeah, that's interesting.
I think she might actually have a few tattoos. I think she might have one on her inner arm too.
Super vibrant.
Yeah, that is a very bright tattoo.
Obviously, you can put the border like this. So you don't feel
Come on.
Make a pillow wall.
Yeah, I mean, they're not huge beds. Are those queens or are those kings? They almost feel like queens, right?
The kind of process we're in.
They look like queens.
Maybe it's a king. I don't know. I can't tell that easily from just looking.
No. No.
Nola's already trying to like get cuddled up.
Nola he's looking for some play.
He's dangerous.
Dude, he is.
Nola is dangerous.
And he's the instigator here. I
He
know Ruth is a little
is.
playful and stuff, but Nola keeps like putting it
Yes,
out there, basically.
He does. I actually wonder what he would do if someone came at him as hard as he's coming at them.
Right? Would he be like off put or something?
He
or would
might be like,
into
whoa,
it?
I mean,
Yeah.
not,
Well,
not what I
forward.
wanted.
Yeah.
Right?
You caught my attention. And I love the way you're talking to me.
His voice is so soothing
Yeah, dude.
and calming.
Yeah.
He should have a podcast.
He should.
And I don't recommend that to most people because there are too many podcasts.
Yeah,
so, like,
dude.
he should have one.
Yeah, just talk about things.
Talk about anything. I'll
What
listen
does
to
he
it
do?
while I go to sleep.
Does he have a podcast? Yeah. He does have a really smooth voice.
Right?
For women inside and out. And that is very attractive.
And he's very intentional the way he talks.
Yes.
Yeah, he could easily, like...
I feel like when I'm talking, half the time it's like a runaway train. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on, and then I'll get derailed, and I'll just stare
Yeah.
for like 10 seconds before I get back on track.
I think I'm really enjoying the feeling of being honest with myself more without being worried about anyone.
What?
What just happened?
Good night.
What's going on?
They're like full cuddling. They're full at least cuddling night
We
one.
got the night cam on that, which means they think it's shady enough that they're going to put it out there.
Yeah, anything looks shady on night cam.
It
though.
does. Yeah, right. Cut to night cam. Hi, dear. How are you today? Yeah, it'd have to be like up in the corner, like looking
Also,
down
we're
at us.
married. It's not shady.
I know, you're right. You're okay.
I'm still like easing into things and just, just give me some space, and you did respect that.
That's cool. But what does she mean by that?
Maybe just bad distribution.
It could be, or like how close you are even laying in the bed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they don't have a giant dog in the middle, forcing them to sleep on two separate halves. My half being a quarter, of course.
It depends on whose side he picks.
Yeah.
And just
Okay,
like
mostly mine.
95%
Yeah.
of the time you pick your
All right.
side.
Trial marriage with Nkateko, it's actually making me realize things about myself.
They were very close night one.
Yeah, so what is she realizing?
I know it was hard separating with Kanya, but I feel like I'm getting back to my groove.
What does that mean? Nkateko!
Nkateko got his groove back.
Let me just remember that my family will be seeing all of it.
Does she forget that there's night cam in their bedroom?
Playing,
Sorry?
playing,
In the plane.
bathroom.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people have had plane sex.
I just feel like it's disrespectful to the other passengers on the plane, personally.
I hear that, but what my mind always goes to first is how gross planes are. How gross plane
Yeah.
bathrooms are. Like, I don't know.
My mind
Because
first
people get
goes
down in gross
to,
places.
I have freaking Crohn's disease. You're in the bathroom,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna like myself in the aisles so that you can join the Mile High Club? No,
I don't know.
Get out of the bathroom.
Yeah.
They should just have an area
Like a
that's
handy
like-
zone or something? Like, just a curtain. The Mile High stall. This stall is Mile High approved.
Right. They should just
Or is
do
that like a
that.
package that you have to upgrade to?
Do you get in
It's
trouble?
only first class.
Like if they catch you having sex on a plane?
They can't kick you off. You're up in the air.
Yeah, but they can arrest you when you get on the ground.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they do, or a lot more people would be. It's probably kind of just like a hush hush thing for the most part.
Yeah.
The stewards are gonna see it. They see what's going on.
Whoa, whoa.
They're already talking about sex and they're touching each other.
Whoa.
Yeah, I mean,
Then maybe I might give it a try. Who knows?
Wow, dude. They are hitting it off way more than I
a
thought.
little
that
quicker
they
than I
would.
thought. Yeah, we were saying how Nkateko was really thinking about his partner Kanya,
Not anymore.
but it doesn't seem to be the case at this point.
Can give a shit about Kanye now.
And then I just lost the momentum. So him reintroducing me is just wonderful.
Balance, no.
Yeah, he's gym bro a little bit. He doesn't skip arm day. I don't know about leg day though. He might skip a few leg days.
Quite a privilege for me to sort of share that space with him.
You know what I find interesting? He has such a gym bro body, and there's like a very specific large upper arms, large chest thing that I feel like you only get in the gym. Like if I
Yeah.
saw him, I would think, yeah, he goes to the gym,
Right.
instead of getting those muscles anywhere else. Because you usually
Right.
have a more like spread out muscular structure. I think when you work out in different ways.
I think swimming too. Although generally people's backs are a lot bigger than like the gym bro.
It's almost like
chest and arms.
shoulder, back.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what's next? Next physical activity? Showering together.
Oh
No
my
lying.
gosh, yeah.
What?
Everyone is just going like hard into this like trial couple scenario.
It's more about how far you go rather than like
Right.
if you do at this point.
When do you want to cut your birthday cake?
It is my birthday, and I'm
Oh, happy birthday,
Yeah.
Isaac.
Oh, they're 5 days apart, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So we get to celebrate. That's kind of cool that they're gonna be together for each other's birthdays.
It's a nice gesture.
Well done.
Some of these clips are just totally benign.
Yeah, I want to see more night cam.
I kind of, yeah.
I mean, I do and I don't, you know?
Okay, I do have a bit of a problem. He cutting onions on a plate.
Don't do
You're gonna
that.
dull your knives. Cutting boards
Use a
exist
cutting
for
board.
a reason. Although I guess if you sharpen your knives all the time, but a lot of people don't.
You're very much welcome.
I am very much excited to get to know Nola better.
Well, it's like how we eat. We don't have a dining room table.
Yeah.
We just like put it on things.
Wow.
What's
wow.
my name?
Wow, I haven't eaten.
Did you just say, what's my name?
Ruth is funny. She's got a lot of like
is funny.
playful phrases and stuff. It's good though. She's a good cook.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Wow.
I never knew my mother. My mom passed away when I was 3 years. She passed away on my birthday.
Wow.
I thought you had a mother.
No, she passed on me.
That's so traumatic.
He wouldn't remember it, but like every birthday, you remember your
Yeah.
mom died.
Yeah.
That's sad. A day that should be celebratory. Oh,
I would love to have dinner with Michael Jackson.
what? I mean, he is dead, so.
Can get comfortable in sharing their painful experience with a
I mean,
stranger.
I can appreciate that Michael Jackson was really good at making music, but I don't think I'd want to eat dinner with him.
I don't think so either. But you know what? To each.
Yeah, he feels
his
differently.
own.
Thank you for opening up to me.
No, I think I should thank you for opening up because I feel like
I'm seeing quite a few people giving a lot of words of affirmation and thanks and stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
It's actually nice to see.
It is nice to see just simple things like thank you for opening up to me. That is a very that is a thing to
Yes.
thank somebody for.
Absolutely.
Thank you for the opening up to me and tolerating me. Okay.
Same.
You're side-eyeing me so hard right now.
Mostly the way he feels about things or the way he says things is the way I see them and feel about them also.
Even Michael Jackson.
Yeah, did she want to have dinner with Michael
Ruth,
Jackson?
You want to have dinner with Michael Jackson?
Even good love feels like drugs. Even good now.
Oh, first
Nola's
kiss.
moving in.
I'm worried about this one.
They're gonna end up with a baby at the end of this.
Good times get you high. Little bit lost, but it's alright.
This is a lot right away. This is a lot. What? What are we, night 1, night 2? What's happening? Night 1, night 2, they're already sleeping together?
Is this going... I have a question for you, and this might be controversial. Is this going to out-messy queer Ultimatum?
It already has.
It already has,
It
hasn't
already
it?
has,
Yeah.
yeah. It already has. I think we should jump into bed with these commercials.
What? What?
You can put it after, like, one of the sex scenes.
And then one thing led to another. And yeah, we did it.
I get it from Ruth's perspective in a way, because she doesn't like Isaac at this point, but holy she looks like she might have a little regret there. That face.
That's fast. It's fast.
Nola was a little bit like...
It's hot. And then you have to go to these, like,
yeah, dude.
coffee and wine dates with the other women, and you just slept with this person's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I know they're broken up, but
Yeah.
I don't
They ain't
know.
gonna want to hear that.
I would feel a little guilty.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it though? Yes, I am. Hey, that's good. And how's Lindile cheating?
Have they shown us anything with Aiden or Courtney? Or
One time they said the water
partners?
sounded nice, I think.
Oh, that's right. Aiden and Lebo said there was a river. Is that the only coverage that we've gotten of
Aiden
their
is boring.
relationships?
We were correct with our interpretation
But
of that.
Courtney and Genesis
Yeah.
seemed like they had...
Okay, they're focusing on the people that banged on
That's
the
true,
first
that's true.
episode.
Okay, all right, okay.
A lot of the drama is around Ruth, Isaac, Nkateko, and Kanya.
Oh my gosh, Kanya's earring game
I was gonna
is
say
like...
that with the orange dress or
She looks
outfit.
so good.
She always does.
All the time. Her bikini looks great.
He does the majority of washing of the dishes.
I feel like I'm doing a lot more than Genesis.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
obviously.
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 It's Bobby. What do you mean?
That's one of the things that I did have an issue with Genesis.
He doesn't do a lot of the help around the house. See, this is where not sleeping with the other person's partner and then being able to connect with them is a useful way to like communicate in those relationships
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But now, how's Ruth gonna talk to?
I don't know. I would be so
wait, who is with
uncomfortable.
Nola?
Lebo.
Lebo? Oh yeah. Oh, she's gonna be in that group if it's these three ladies. She's gonna be in the group with Lebo.
I thought you would have gone for Kay. He was my option, like for sure.
I think he would have given Aiden a run for his money. I'm joking.
Kanya.
What is?
The ones with Kay.
Yeah, Kay is quite. I don't know. Maybe that's making him and Sisageta get along, or it's causing. Or they're both very like.
But they're very
fake.
different.
They're very fake.
Both of them.
What?
What? That's your partner.
Fake.
And you think Caesar is as well?
I think she's just an attention seeker.
What is happening?
I do not trust Kanye's perspective on this. She was being such an asshole when Caesar was having some legitimately big feelings.
Yeah, she was
That's
just having
so
big
rude.
feelings. I really don't like Kanye.
There's
She's
a
just
way for you to
cruel.
share your opinion. She looks down on other people.
Yeah,
She's an
absolutely.
asshole, honestly.
And she says things so cruelly.
Yeah.
Like, you
there are
don't
ways
need
to say
do that.
things. You don't need to twist a knife.
Trying to do some other.
Do you think it's that deep?
Tabi.
I like Tavi.
Calling to ask about the flowers and the roses. I wanted it delivered to my villa latest before 5 p.m.
Okay, noted. We'll make sure that happens.
I feel like Kanye is gonna love that. And for me, it's like he fills in emotional voids with stuff.
Yeah.
Is what it feels like.
We have more of a friendship vibe than a trial marriage. I think we both are very committed to our partners, our exes.
If only
Yeah.
Lebo's partner was as committed to her.
Self about my relationship.
You look so pretty.
What? Okay.
Some of these people I just really like watching on TV.
Me
Because they're
too.
like so like smiley and happy.
Actually, most of the people on
Yeah.
this season I really like, which makes it even stronger when there's somebody that I don't
Yeah.
really like.
You've been an angel since day one, eh?
You know that's my other name, right?
Maybe I should start calling you that.
I don't super maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I don't super feel like I definitely don't think Caesar's fake and Nkateko, like I don't know. He's smooth, but it doesn't mean that he's like not there.
Kids, because I didn't even know what it meant to be a father, because I never experienced fatherly love.
I mean, you get a bunch of people on the Ultimatum, half of them at least are going to have parental issues, you know? That's like a lot of us do.
Yeah.
Loved my mom, I don't know. But I think I got used to just being alone.
They're having like real conversations over here.
They get along really well.
Yeah.
Kanye saying that both of them are fake just doesn't feel
It's
quite
just
right to me.
Her shading. Like, why am I going to trust Kanye's opinion at this point? I'm not.
I agree that both of them are more people pleasers.
Yeah,
and in that
absolutely.
way, maybe a little bit more fake.
That can come off as fake for sure.
But they're also not trying to be rude to people.
Yeah, there's you can be honest without being an asshole.
Absolutely.
To deny yourself of something you really desire because of the fears that you might have. It's also kind of not living your truth.
What's frustrating?
I don't know. I was talking through it.
So I'll see you on the edit.
Moral of the freaking story every time.
And after that, I have a surprise for her. I can't wait for her to see it. Look at you. You're making me nervous now.
Maybe this is just because I'm not the kind of person, like, gifts are not my love language.
Yeah.
So I see this stuff and I'm like, what's your ulterior motive here?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
I feel weird about
what
gifts too.
affections are you trying to buy from me right now?
And I tell you what, in like business places when they have like ethics, like rules around gifting and stuff, they also don't have ethics rules around complimenting people, about spending time with people. They do
Yeah.
have rules around gifting because it's
Yeah.
an easy way to manipulate people.
Absolutely.
And then that doesn't mean all gifting is manipulation.
No.
But a
It
lot
can
of
be.
people gift as a way to
Yeah.
get what they want.
Absolutely.
All these things under the sun.
Yeah.
I just want loyalty.
And to distract.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it pacifies
That's
you
true.
for the time being, and
But
then
they
maybe
thought
you don't
about
ask
me.
extra questions because you're
Yeah.
thinking, "Oh, I am being taken care of," but in
Yeah.
actuality, you're not. Someone just spent money on you,
Mhm.
but that's not really
For
the
some
same
people,
thing.
that's easy.
Yeah.
For some people, that's the low pressure thing.
Right.
I thoroughly enjoy Isaac's company. He's just a lovely guy. I just wish I'd met him sooner. And before Nkateko even, maybe.
Oh my god, dude.
What a rude thing to say. Come on.
I will say Isaac is showing up a lot different in this relationship than in his own. Like, we see him as an asshole, and he is like trying to be really charming, and they do get along, but they are both assholes.
I read this as the same things that he probably did
Oh,
with Ruth in the beginning.
You're right. Wine and dine.
And then
gifts.
she starts to realize, oh, but I
Yeah.
don't know where you live, and I don't know your family, and I don't know your friends,
and you won't
and
let
I
me even
can't
call you. That's crazy.
And then she starts to question it.
yeah.
You know?
It does make me very anxious. It's the anxiety of what decision I really want to make. If I still want to be in a relationship with my ex.
He doesn't really want... I mean, maybe he likes the idea of Kanya if she was a different person. I don't think he's happy there.
Tanya visually is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Too. Likes a certain standard of living and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he might like certain pieces of that.
Yeah.
But their personalities just seem so dang different.
They do. See, he's putting on all the moves.
It's a show, it feels like.
Yeah, I just don't trust that.
I don't either.
She just met this guy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This worries me.
I'm not confused.
I mean, the other one's kissed already, but... Oh, Ruth already banged somebody, so...
That's true.
Go for it, Isaac, honestly.
Whatever you want to do,
But
Isaac.
I don't want Kanye to get back with I don't want him to get back with Ruth. Honestly, this is but also, I'm having a hard time being super upset right now, right? I'm upset for some people. I'm not upset for... That was it, by the way. That's the episode. I still have complicated feelings. I know this is messy. I know this is messed up. And it's going to get really bad later on depending on what decisions people make. Because it isn't that messy if people are like, I don't want to be with you anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's always messy, but it's not as bad. But if some of these people are saying, no, I want to get back with you, it is going to be a nightmare.
So here's my problem, okay?
Yeah.
From like the Ruth Isaac standpoint, I don't think they're getting back together, period. So whatever each of them do, I don't really think the other person is going to be upset in the way where it's like they want to keep the relationship going.
Affected, but not, oh
Like,
my
I
God,
think
let's keep it going.
Isaac is going to be mad.
Oh,
that she slept with someone else.
And more that than anything.
Yeah, I think Ruth might be hurt that he is showing all of this affection for Kanya when he was kind of a jerk to her right before they went on the show. But Nola is the other half of that Ruth and Nola scenario. And Lebo is not trying to move on.
Yeah, and
she's
just
not
hanging out with her buddy Aiden at this point.
Yeah. And that's not going to turn into anything, I don't think. I mean, it would have to shift drastically between now and the end for that to turn into something. So then you have like Lebo who's going to be devastated.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the last thing she's thinking is that Nola's going to go and have sex with someone else.
Just
literally like night 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
just
wild.
Way too quick. And I'm totally cool with people doing whatever they want, hookups, one night stands, whatever.
Yeah.
That's out in the wild. You're on a TV show where you're ostensibly getting back with your partner in 3 weeks.
Yeah. And he's got to know
it's way
how
too
much...
close to the cheating category.
Yes, he's got to know how much that's going to hurt her.
Yeah. He didn't care.
Versus like Isaac and Ruth are kind of like hurting each other. Do you know what I mean?
It almost like, I mean, I hate to say it, but it almost makes me think with like Nola, like he's kind of a playboy. How many times is this the shit he does?
I don't know.
Has he hooked up with other people?
I don't know.
It's so quick.
It is so quick.
And he was the one who was, you said, touching her face, coming in for a kiss.
Yeah.
He's the one, if you see their body positions, he kept moving towards her.
Sure.
It wasn't really the other way around. And I know that they both consented and engaged and whatever.
Yeah.
But it was him pursuing her.
Sure.
So that's a little, I don't know, Nola.
I don't know.
And then half the other people we haven't even seen anything of because we're so focused
there's too much
on
stuff
these
going on with the other ones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Courtney and Aiden, I don't think either of them are going to do anything that's going to jeopardize their relationship. I'm not sure they should still be in one after this many years.
Courtney might be super into Genesis, though. We'll see.
But she was complaining about him to the girls. She's like, he doesn't do anything around the house.
Yeah,
they haven't really
that's
showed a lot of
true.
clips of them together.
So at least it's not like spicy and like steamy.
They're not immediately hitting it off like right
true.
away. Super strong.
That was weird with Kanya being like, I thought you'd be into Kay and stuff, and like kind of...
It almost feels like a front to me where she wants to just be like, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But
also she kind of doesn't
why?
care.
Does she not care?
I mean, look at her. I think it's the same thing that Isaac is mad about. It's like a control thing. Yeah. She doesn't want to look like a fool.
I'm so
But she doesn't really give a shit.
That those two paired up. I'm
Honestly,
so glad.
yeah.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Because they deserve each other.
Yeah, they do.
Like, that's the correct pairing of everyone.
Do we deserve each other? Comment below. No, just kidding.
Don't do it.
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 No.
I'm excited for the rest of this. I really am. At some point, in the US version at least, at some point they have all of like the women get together and chat, and like the men get together and chat, and
It's
I
gonna
hope
blow
that
up.
they do that here.
Man,
Whoa.
Honestly, there's like some tension already. It could get a little. I don't know.
I'm interested to see what happens if they do that.
Well, that's episode 3.
Thank you for watching with us.
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet. We're going to be doing the whole Ultimatum South Africa series. 9 episodes plus a reunion coming out like mid to late May.
So we'll try and keep up with this so that we're
ready for the reunion.
Ready for the reunion.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of these. We're still going to do our other shows if you watch those. But we thought because of how many there are that we're going to pump a couple of these out, and then we're going to hit our other shows this week as well.
Yep.
So we've got a lot of work to do, but I'm excited that you're here with us.
Yeah, thank you for watching with us.
Thank you.
If you're not subbed, please sub so that we can share more of these fun times together.
All right.
Bye.
And then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
All those tearjerkers.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.
You got to be careful with this cord, I think.
Okay.
I don't think we want to be bumping that.
Okay.
Even minorly. What? You don't get mad at me.
I'm not mad at you.
Attitude.
Oh my goodness.
Tude, man.
You're not with Kanye, okay? So.
All right. Okay. What is that? You're not with Kanye. The bar is low.
Be grateful for what you have, is
All
what
right,
I'm saying.
Okay.